Super fast, but really tasty. They've got way too many items here. Everything. That lunch was shocking. I mean, really.
All right.
That well. That lunch was shocking. I mean, really.
All right.
That well. But you must know the quality here today. It's
Well, it's because they have everything on their menu. They're literally. Well, first of all, for those tuning in, we are watching the new season of Kitchen Nightmares. Okay, and I'm eating some sugar to boost my esteem. Not esteem, my energy level just a little bit. Fun times.
We've had our arguments. There was a while we didn't speak for 6 months. Wow. So he doesn't commit.
Turns out
at all.
that a rule that I was told to enforce at work, and this seems to be just like what happened
50 grand a year allowance
on a certain Facebook group when I was in men. I was told to enforce a rule, but those who were in charge, who were above the person who told me to enforce the rule, didn't know that the rule applied. So the rule didn't apply. And the person who told me, I'm pretty sure, got fired. And they might be the only person who told me to enforce the rule, because nobody else seems to have known anything about it. Which sounds fucking sketchy, and I understand it sounds sketchy. But now, the head administrator, where I work, is looking into it. And this is all over individuals who are deciding that when the facility is open to the public, they are going to be driving in the outbound lane, which is just, using common sense, dangerous and a liability concern. Because shit can happen and they could be coming in and a customer could be going out. I've seen some of these individuals coming in when customers are on the scale heading outbound. So it's not like we haven't almost had near accidents. But the rule isn't apparently a rule higher up. Which means technically it's not a rule. I'm gonna re-stress myself out thinking about it. I'm hoping that it's not enough to get me in some serious shit. But I'm done. I'm done with this week. I'm ready for new things. I'm like a little fat kid. I'm eating candy. I'm eating my stress. Bitch, you've already eaten. Bell is coming out. You know, the floor actually doesn't look too bad. Yeah, so that is what I'm dealing with. And, you know, it all goes back to this lack of communication that the facility seems to suffer from. Like, and I'm a part of it. I should have mentioned it. I thought I did mention it when the initial incidents happened in the reports that I write. But I could be mistaken. Because I'm only human after all. But in this case, they can put the blame on me. All right. So today is ab day, and no, we're not doing legs. Fuck legs.
Amazing pesto sauce.
Not that legs. No, just in general, no leg day today. Next time, I will make sure that it is, in fact, vacuumed. But for right now, it's actually not looking too bad. Let's see if the dogs want attention. Where's Oliver?
In his kennel.
Oh no.
Daddy's doing exercises.
Oh no. It's puppy time!
No, Wolf.
Puppy time. Puppy time. Puppy time. Yeah. The puppies. The puppies. Yeah. Yeah. You gonna tell me how it is? Oliver! I'm not done giving you attention!
Go ahead, Daddy.
Oliver! What are you doing?
Wolf, go.
Wolf, what are you doing?
He's really begging expressly for food.
Wolf, you still have kernels. Tomorrow we'll go on a walk. Yes.
No.
Puppy time. Oh. You hit me. Well, come here, Wolf. Duchess is like, no, mine. All my attention.
He's pissed because I'm not giving him a fried pizza.
Oliver, what are you doing? Come get some attention. Listen, what is that? Come here. Good boys. Good boys. Yes. Duchess! Are you gonna bring the toy?
No.
Bring the toy. Give it. Give it.
Go.
Ooh. You gonna bring it? Duchess! You gotta bring the toy! Oh, that is such a dirty move.
What?
Bring the toy. Are you gonna bring it? Hey! Hey, butthead! Get over here! Oh, Butterfingers! Monkey is not a toy! Did you just steal a kernel of dog food from under Monkey? You have a whole bowl of dog food. Good girl. Alright, kids. Go on. And now they can't see anything. How's it look, honey? Are you on the live?
Better. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. All this floor space. Now what we're gonna do. Ooh, abs are still tender from the last time. What we're gonna do is we're gonna lay back and we're gonna lift our legs
And spread them. Oh, whoops.
We're not talking about that, honey. Don't worry your mind that. Alright, we're gonna go. Oh. And then we're just gonna take a nap. I think that's what we're gonna do. Just gonna lay here and go night night. No, but for realsies, leg up like this, and then you want to
Let me
breathe.
see your top half of your body.
What? All right, hold on. How is that?
Okay, I see part of your torso and your legs.
But not my head?
Not even close.
Ew.
Flex. You have it zoomed?
Hopefully not.
I don't think you do.
How would that happen? Nope. That should do it right there, hopefully.
Right?
What are you doing? Alright. How is that? No. Oliver!
Hey, Oliver thinks it's fine.
That are identical to these right here.
Boop.
At your station. You have all the ingredients you need to make these fruit eclairs. You have milk, flour, eggs, gold silver, heavy cream.
Oh, what's this? Right there. Look at that. You are just.
So trust me.
This is all you.
Right, home cooks.
Look at you.
Are you ready to make those 3 exceptional eclairs?
It's coming off your legs.
Your 1
Oh.
hour.
Yeah, you better run. I'll have all the fucking fur off. Here. Get out of here. Go on. Duchess. No, Duchess. You have your own dish right here.
You don't let him share?
No! That's how we get odds and ends laying around. Eat your food. Maybe not with the spray bottle right now. We don't want you to get yourself in the face with Febreze. Alright. Now, go like this. You need to have your legs down here up off the ground. 1, 2, 3.
And foremost, these young home cooks need you heat up sugar, salt in a saucepan, and bring it to a boil. From there, you and then taking that entire mixture into a stand mixer with a pile attachment, pressing down that dry dirty mixture. Let that and then very carefully adding one egg at a time until just the right consistency. Thank you.
So yeah, these are the 60 remaining.
There you go. There you go. Hello. How many bakeries do you have that sell eclairs in Georgia? Count them
Oh.
in a second. Have you been eating that lately?
Mm-hmm. My hands are on fire!
You want to know what? I like that. Elements of eclairs. How do you cut this? How to shape it? Is what matters. Because you don't want tiny little baby eclairs. What you want is great eclairs that are right.
Get out of here.
You want them with intimacy. I love that. I'm incredibly impressed with that. Good luck.
Yeah. What? Oh, tell me how it is.
Dishes was their breakfast.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to give it more.
Alright. So this right here, little creature that you see before you, that is the female Monosyntropus balfouri.
You want to line me first?
No! What are you doing? She sure is gorgeous. Look at that booty. All right. Yes, Wolfie. Here we go. So let's go bring this back, and then we'll start taking cakes down for observations. That's primarily what we do. Feeding days are on weekends. During the work week, we basically just look at animals. And I'm gonna go steal the water. Give me the water.
Let's go, guys. Just hold up.
Locadon? I almost said Locadon. Didn't know we were creating Pokemon.
Gotta catch up, Mom.
Go Locadon!
Go what?
Locadon, because that's how I almost read the name of his grandson. As, because I'm special. Yeah, guys. All right. So since we already started, let's bring down our arid baby right here. This is our Monosyntropus balfouri cage. Now, the vast majority of tarantula ownership is simply observation and minor care, especially when it comes to arid climate species such as this. That is our female Monosyntropus balfouri galorum. I'm going to do that. We got galorum for approximately, what was it, $100? Boom. There we go. Now I'm going to give the crickets a pinch of fish flakes to make sure that they are fed. But as I stated before, this particular species of tarantula is an arid climate species. So essentially what you want to do is make sure that it's dry, leaving only a water dish for moisture. Can't believe it did. You know what I did? They have a little button here where you press it and it's supposed to save 5 minutes. 5 minutes of the live stream. I pressed it and then all of a sudden you guys will either put on the black screen of death or on repeat. Guess we won't be doing that next time. Now, with this cage, we go and we set it up on our little shelving unit, and we put weights on the top. Weights are adequate here because they already have a camera in the cage weighing it down. A camera that they themselves cannot lift, so a weight ensures that they're not going to be doing any shady business getting out of there. Let's see. The good thing about having an arid climate species is that the cage is almost always light. If it's not light, there are some questions to be had. Put the light on top.
Look at the focus of their eyes. Incredible.
This belongs to the next critter that we're going to be looking at. This is the exoskeleton of our Theraphosa apophysis. And that right there is the ventral that we've been looking for. Let's see, where's my finger in all this? Right there. Our little lass is in fact a lass. So, that's exciting. We will have this critter hopefully into her later years. Today, by the way, I walked 10 miles. That's going to start being my new low when it used to be 9 miles. It's the cutoff point. The high is going to be 12 miles per day after working. And then if I get to go and walk the dogs, we're going to go further. Let's make sure. Top messages. All messages. There we go. Now let's bend this bitch this way and bring it out. Next tarantula. This is the Theraphosa apophysis, our recently reconfirmed female. I made the note yesterday that a lot of females tend to have the wider carapace, and this species is definitely one to present that. I'm not saying she has a fat head, but that's how it comes off as. So let's move her out this way.
If Miss Julia Child was still alive.
He'd be very impressed. For my first time making it, I feel very accomplished.
See. Oh, perfect.
Now she is in a 10-gallon tank. She comes off as purple in the light. She loves her food. She was very shy at first, very shy. But the last days out in the trailer, she started coming out a little bit more. And now, on feeding day, are you okay, Alf?
See how you did.
Why does her butt look so white?
That is actually, I'll show you here. That is actually just the light's reflection off of the tarantula itself. See? Now she does have that circle forming on her booty. A lot of the slings get that. She'll probably lose that by the time she's an adult. I could be wrong though. I'm kind of new to having one last this long. Our first Theraphosa apophysis died via a spider bite. Yeah, the live was messed up. That's my bad. Oop.
Aaron, I need you to make sure you clear scope all the way through the pastry cream. I poked holes inside the pastry with a
Oh! Are you really that hungry?
I have never made a in my life, but I think that my Claire looks
Okay.
amazing.
All right. She is perfectly capable of eating right now, so we're not going to hold her back. We are trying to curb the amount of dubia roaches in our possession, so we.
I did really well overall. I put a lot of finesse into it. I did not rush. Visually, your vanilla glazed eclair looks just a little flat, like there's a divot there. What happened? Probably piping it, and probably there was an air bubble.
Alright.
How confident are you about that pastry cream filling? I'm very confident about the pastry cream filling. Let's take a look. Oh, yes.
Well, I'm sorry, kid. Once that roach starts moving, it'll be the end of it.
Hello. So visually, your eclairs look a little whiter and flatter than others. What happened here? I'm not really sure. How many times did you open that oven? 4 times, maybe.
Ooh. I don't want to put it all.
Come on.
Check. Check. How confident are you this is filled properly? I'm confident. And very happy with my eclairs. Take a look.
Come on.
Here is all 3 judges are looking for a perfect bake, perfect
You said you were hungry.
plates, and big flavor.
Now eat your food, child.
But I don't know how to taste because I have celiac disease, which means I can't eat gluten. So I really hope that I cover all those for all 3 eclairs, especially
Just pick it up.
the eclairs look pretty good. Every single eclair out there is
Because she attacked the water.
it's top 10 now, and it's definitely going to be a hard decision.
And don't play it like you can't get through the exoskeleton of that roach, child. Your fangs can punch through leather. It's the whole reason why I won't wear leather gloves when dealing with that kind of tarantula, is because no matter what, she'll still tag me.
Let's get in there, shall we?
Are you gonna do the booty wobble?
Baby, finale's round the corner. Have you done enough to stay?
I'm not too worried about her eating an obscene amount, because she is in fact a she. And if it were confirmed to be a he, then I would be slowing the overall feed of this tarantula. I would be, because power feeding typically causes tarantulas. Oh yeah. Power feeding typically causes tarantulas to age rapidly, as of slowly and ultimately progressively. However, she is going to be a large gal. She is so beautiful, though. And her temperament's not as bad as I was told. Right now, I can almost guarantee you that some of my breath, is hitting that tarantula while we're talking. Does she look stressed? Does she look like she's been burdened? She's perfectly fine and content. Now, if I were to lean in there and try breathing heavily on her, she might throw urticating hairs. We don't want that. Stay pretty, child. Stay pretty. Keep all them booty hairs. I actually pride myself, and I know pride cometh before the fall, but I pride myself when tarantulas stay magnificently hairy, because it means that the amount of stress that they endure is absolutely minimal. Now, that, of course, is only with New World tarantulas. Old World tarantulas don't throw urticating hairs, so they typically stay fuzzy all the time. But Old World tarantulas, oh yeah. So that's why when I see people handling their tarantulas and I notice the tarantula is bald, oh, sorry, just be careful. Just making sure that your environment is adequate. Okay, very gently.
Will remain in the MasterChef competition. Please excuse us.
There we go. I'm going to see what my buddy commented on the post that is directly tied to this, because I shared it on Facebook. Why is it saying starting Android? Shouldn't the Android have started?
Wasn't it dead?
Well, yes, but I charged it and then I did my whole thing. It should have started then.
Absolutely not inside this partition.
This is the most difficult decision we've had to make so far.
Are we all agreed? Yeah. Guys, exceptional job. And no matter what happens this evening, you should all be very proud of yourselves. Now listen, if I call your name, please step forward.
Give it a minute. No, we gotta go and put the
Jay,
clamps on that cage.
Aaron, and Sadie.
And then we gotta do some exercises and give the puppy some attention.
They're chilling on a bone.
But the good news is that
Like together?
you really blew us away, you three. You're all safe. Please head to the balcony.
I am so happy because once again proving my point that women can do anything that men can. I think Julia Child and my family would definitely.
She might be napping.
Matthew, Rashad, and Ben. Listen to me three. You've made our jobs very difficult. We're splitting hairs. It's a very tough decision. That's why
Here we go. 4 likes. Thank you guys.
I agree.
Next, we're gonna just pull this over to the side. Get a good shot of the workout area.
Something very, very difficult. And you
Right here.
You three, all three. Head up to the balcony. Well done.
I'm still in the competition. Top 10 still going strong.
Look at that, our top 10. I said that everyone who makes it through tonight's challenge would win a special prize.
Facebook is not working too well
You
on
will receive
on my
a
channel.
very
So,
special invitation
Go
to appear
carefully.
at the next Camp Master Chef this summer.
Dude, I can't wait to go have an exciting summer cooking with a bunch of my friends and get to meet a bunch of new people at camp. I cannot wait.
And guess what? We get to come with you.
Now, let's do this.
I'll cook.
All you can eat salad bar for me?
An amazing summer of fun.
I need to go fishing.
We definitely have the best top 10.
I gotta go fishing.
Get some sleep. Can't wait to see you next time. Good night.
Next time.
Tonight, our guests are all inspirational women.
Women represent.
Master Chef Junior Restaurant.
All right, now I clicked on it on the notification.
Most important guests yet.
Previous season winner.
Steve.
Represent.
And then
Watch very carefully.
the Junior Home Cook Space. The Gordon Ramsay Masterpiece.
When Michelin star dish. I really tend
All right, he said it looks like his dog with long hair. Now, where's she here? So we want to aim it right there, right there. We're not going to do as many sets today. We're trying to kind of fly through some of these animal cages, take care of them. Next, we're going to be doing the Lapsidor pear bonnet and the white meat tarantula.
From start to finish.
And then we're going to stop,
Results.
Oh,
take another break.
visually, it looks beautiful.
Oh, yes.
I'm not too worried about doing abdominals
You are
because when I went to go and sit down earlier, they were already Thor. I don't know if it was the game or what. Oliver, you gotta come and say hi. He's blocked by Wolf.
Guests yet.
Oliver!
Celebrities.
Yes, my boy.
And then
Yes, my boy.
the Junior Home Cook
So there's food along the way, so you just no longer want all the attention.
Michelin star dish. I'm only 10 years old.
Oliver, can you come over here? Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. You are getting slimmer. All that running we did is working. By the way, this dog is an asshole. So during our walks, he likes to trot. Like, not like, well, he does trot on the ground, but I mean, like, he likes to go and kind of like run ahead. And then when I go to try to join him so that we can start jogging together, this little shit stops in his track, turns around, and looks at me like I'm stupid. Like, maybe both of us want to go running. Have you ever thought of that? Huh? Oh. Found the spot. Found the spot. That's it, right there. Oh, right there. Oh, yeah.
His tail sideways.
Now we gotta find it again. It's traveled. Is it right there? No.
I've been hoping for this big opportunity because
You're such a good boy. You're the queen.
I'm a sister and I'm an older sister, so she listens to me, you know.
Rashad, Ivy, you in the
Do you have a stretch spot on this side?
whether you would
All
like
right.
to pick
There, maybe.
your whole team.
There. Oh, yeah.
Get
Oh, yeah.
first
Right there.
choice of the
Right
team
there.
tonight.
He's a little bit too heavy to go and thump the ground with his leg.
Ivy, it's tails.
My bad. Honestly, we should have been going for walks a while ago. Tomorrow we'll go for one. That's right.
Tails.
So what's going to happen is
Do you choose
I am
or do you
going to
choose
come home,
protein?
and as soon as I am home from work, we're heading out for a walk. It's I get home, eat, walk. And hopefully with the running that we're going to be doing, it is going to be like 22 minutes per dog. Because it's just going to be me, Oliver, and Duchess. Me switching from Oliver to Duchess. Oliver, that's a camera, and it's in there to make sure the Duchess doesn't go after the pizza. He doesn't like that there's a camera cord. Good boy. All right, go on. Are you really going to the door? You motherfucker.
One of these incredible crates.
All right.
One crate has seafood, and one crate has meat.
And both crates
One,
with nothing but the
two.
Now, Rashad, you get the choice of protein.
I'm just thinking about what our people say and what they're good at. Our choice is seafood. Aaron, I know he's good at scoring, without seasoning it.
Please take your crates and back to your station.
I want to put everybody at the strength. Like, I don't want to be just yelling at everybody, telling people that they're not cooking well. I want to be very nice.
Right, on my count of three. Open those crates. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God.
7,
Lobsters. Lobsters.
8,
4. Right. While you're cooking,
9.
we should tell you you're cooking for. Tonight, in that incredible
20, okay?
we are
They
welcome
didn't want to let me do 20.
who have been role models
We're not going to leave it there.
and
Because
And they all
that was dumb.
happen to be
I hoisted myself up by grabbing my leg. Oh,
they will be judging
9.
and they're arriving right now.
Our VIP guests tonight are 4 women in station to me, Executive
Oh.
Gordon Ramsay Group, Christina Russell, University, the first one in our family.
I mean, I could, but not without your approval when it comes to the Spidey pick.
Mainly white, 21 years. Now it's time to welcome my very special guests from the amazing unit, Sarah Kramer. When he made Scotch House. Chef owner Harry Seaton Schumer. Entrepreneur Ellen Bennett.
That's good water.
My big sister.
All right.
Lisa Sanchez.
And now, 4 women
Oliver, do you need outside?
inspire me every single day. Model, baker, Carly Clark,
Thank you for the like. I do appreciate it.
and cookbook author, Nancy Silverton. The COO
Hutchins, come here.
Sujeen Lee. And finally,
Good
a lot
girl.
of things to a lot of
Good
people.
girl. You know exactly what I was telling you to do.
Mom.
We practiced that on a lead while we were walking. Her name, followed by come here. And she runs right to me. Eventually, I want to get to the point where I can take her to the dog park and have her off lead. That's right. Thank you, Durs. Like a true champion of the people. Lakota. See, I can say it there. Lakota. I did say it right? Yeah, Lakota. Oh. She's a pooping. That is Alf's grandson's name. Come on. You are not going to the side yard. Come on. Duchess, come on. Is there an animal over there that wants to play? Maybe that duck that I just heard quack? Oh, Duchess! No. Duchess, come on. Didn't realize I was still facing me. Duchess, no. We're not going for a walk, you dingle dork. Alright, come on, shit stick. Let's go. Oh, what are you so enthused about over here? Come on. Duchess, no. Come on. Come on. You're done. Makes me hella nervous. She kept going over there. Come on. Duchess, let's go. Come on. All right. Let's see if he has a similar reaction. Oliver, no. Come on. He wasn't very, very enthusiastic, but he did want to walk back there. We don't let them get out of sight over here. It'll be different when we get the back fence in. Today has just been messed up. So for those who are new here, I was told by one supervisor that we're to implement a policy where people are not supposed to go in the outbound, which should be common sense. And I started enforcing it. Yeah. Till it came to one of the individuals, and I went and had a talk with them, and they said, huh, well, nobody told me. And then I went and asked the site supervisor that pretty much runs the site in and of itself. Nobody told her either. So now I'm dealing with the fallout from being wrong and enforcing something that might not have been on the books at all. And one person who likely no longer works there might have been the only person that knew about it, other than me. I'm just praying that the fallout's not too great, because I like my job. Don't like the stress, the current stress, but I like my job. Oliver, are you done? Or do you still gotta poop? Are you done? Come on! Oh, Lord. Well, I'm not gonna rush him because this kid's had nights where he's had to poop multiple times. Buddy, what you smelling? Oliver! Hey! Hey! What are you doing? There it is. Come on, baby boy. Let's go. Nope, nope. Oliver. Let's get back inside. I've got tarantulas to take care of. Lots of tarantulas to take care of. You know better. Come on. Oh, that did not feel good with the wrist. That did not feel good at all. Now we have some of our frequent flyers here. We've got Mimi, Rosie, Durs, Alf, Mimi, Rosie. Anybody else show up? Oh, that's fine by me. Come on, hey. Why are you eating grass? It's the dog food not agreeing with you. You've been eating that dog food for a while. Let's go. Come on, Ollie. Oh, heavens. That's weird. I hope none of the dust from our work has gotten into their food. Come on. Oh, monkey.
He's been acting the same the last 2 days.
Yeah, but he hasn't been eating enough. Here we go. We're going to shut that off for now. Are you enjoying that roach, child? Wow, that does not help. Fuck. I really hate freaking water stains. I really hate them. There's a tarantula eating a roach. And it looks like she barely puts on any weight. Duchess, no, you were just outside. Duchess, go. Go on. You are not going back outside. You were just outside. Is your attention span lacking? chalk it up to one more thing to talk to the fucking vets about. My dog seems to have goldfish brain. Yeah, definite case of goldfish brain. Could it be the species of dog?
Captain, you check what the
Alright, here we go.
Hey, we're doing great, guys. We're not doing great at all. We're in trouble.
Captain, and I know how it feels to win. This is not what's
If you sneeze and fart at the same time, your body takes a screenshot.
If you sneeze and fart at the same time. See, I thought if you sneeze and fart at the same time, you actually shart. What?
It's not a shart. It's a snart.
A snart?
Sneeze. Shart is when you sneeze.
It's a snart. It's a sneeze, fart, and shit. Alright. Now this is our a Brazilian, I almost said Brazilian blue. No, this is a Brazilian white knee tarantula. Sounds like the helicopter that's circling the city is going overhead. You know, makes me feel a little uncomfortable. If you think about it, the way the aircraft have been falling out of the sky recently. Maybe don't fly over cities. Just saying, maybe divert your path away from folks. I love the white on.
Rosie, that's what I said.
And I still say this is supposed to be your tarantula. But I don't mind taking care of it. So this is another tropical terrestrial tarantula. Another relatively well-known insectivore. However, they will eat small and or injured vertebrates that they come across. Which is kind of morbid because the venom of the tarantula does not work the same on vertebrates as it does invertebrates, which means when they go to kill something that's a vertebrate, generally speaking, they cause trauma to the animal rather than using their fangs to, their venom to subdue it. Oh, they'll use their fangs to subdue it, but it's not going to be as immediate, relatively speaking, unless they hit a vital organ right off the bat. As
75 on Tuesday.
I'm so excited.
We're gonna have to do something because it might get too warm in here for the animals.
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I know, I'll cook through. Wizard, and I have learned them all subclasses. Soon you will be the master of D&D, wielding your knowledge like a true, what do they call it? It's not dungeon master anymore. It's something else because the people that took over.
I thought it was still dungeon master.
Oh, heavens. That one was hot. Whew.
How much jerky you got left from work?
Not a heck of a whole lot.
Well, you never grabbed the bag from yesterday.
How much is in there? I forgot to grab everything this morning. I'm sorry, but you need to have water. That's the reason why you're so comfortable coming out, is because there's water. I'm stressed, Cooper. I'm definitely stressed. I was told, like a year and a half, 2 years ago, that we were to emphasize to individuals that they are not supposed to be going outbound. Well, no, they are not supposed to be going in through the outbound scale A when the facility is open. I was told that this was a rule, and it was a rule established because we had a couple of instances where individuals have almost gotten into accidents because they are flying up the wrong direction. Hell, apparently nobody has been telling a certain facility on site this, and the facility started raising questions and went to a site supervisor who is now looking into it because she never heard about it. So now I'm stressed out because I cannot quite remember who told me the rule, which in my opinion is a very just and solid rule because I have seen people almost get into accidents. But again, I can't remember who established it. And it could very well be an individual that is no longer working at the site. So I am so overly stressed. Because now the individual who is looking into it is probably going to come and talk to me about it. What the fuck am I going to tell them? I just don't have the ability to have the remember, but I know it was implemented. It's going to be a rough week. It's definitely going to be a rough week. By the way, DB Cooper is somebody who is in what I believe to be the administrative office, one of the offices at the site. So he understands the stress of working there and is likely going to laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. Maybe get a little bit stressed out. I don't know.
Told them about the pay issue.
Oh my God, dude, DB Cooper. The fucking pay issue. So I forgot to mention, though it shouldn't necessarily be hard to grasp, that I wanted to have my PTO for the week that I took off, right? Generally speaking, that's what you want to do. Hell. Hell. I forgot to mention it, and when I looked, when I went and brought it up to the my supervisor, he went quiet. He didn't talk to me about it. Okay, and I called him closer to the end of the day, and he goes, "Yeah, I'm waiting on HR, waiting on HR to verify that we can do that." And I was just like, what the heck? I could have swore I told you, and then I went through the text and I realized that we did not.
You could have done it over the phone.
Maybe. Oliver, you're not getting attention right now. Oliver, go away. No! No! No, you cannot force me. Oh my God, I've got to go use the restroom real quick. So, honey, keep an eye on the conversation. Wait, I can keep an eye on the conversation. Ha! I have a back door. And it needs vacated.
Scott, up into the hand.
Oliver, get off of my heels!
Pop that out. Now, caramelized apple puree. Diced apples in. Touch of butter, sugar, salt. Caramelize them. You get a really nice colour on there. Fresh apple juice goes in. Let the apple juice down. Now, clear puree.
Okay.
Onions in.
Right, Mimi?
No pepper. More keep this puree bright white. Split off the onions. And then for celeriac. Cook them down for 2 minutes each.
As I'm watching going on to cook,
Into your mixer.
there's so many components that go into this dish.
You move quickly now. And you blitz now for 30 seconds.
I need to make sure I remember this, so I'm taking notes, making sure that I get everything down.
Olive oil in. 12. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. They take seconds to cook. Spoon in one hand and literally turn. I'm going round clockwise because that's how I put them in. Look at the colour.
That looks really nice. Wow, chef.
Now for the exciting part, we're going to start putting this dish together. Mandolin. And when you're working with the guard, I'm going to go super thin. 2 nice rings of apple. Clear and pure around the outside. The round the scallop goes in round in the plate. Apple puree in between, touching the centre of the salad to sit on. And now, have beautiful little dices. Apple, cherry, and then take your apples, let it sit between the scallops. Candy walnuts,
Still
a
hurts.
little bit crunch texture. And then fig leaves on the bottom.
Doing my best to take it easy. Not always
Finally,
easy to do though with the dogs.
That's good.
and then we
While
have
Hiram's at work.
a delicious pan-seared scallop. You guys excited?
Yes.
Okay, good.
That was good.
So please, all of you, head to your stations.
I have cooked scallops before, so I feel pretty confident, but anything can go wrong in this challenge. So I need to keep my head straight in the game, not in class, game, booyah.
You will have 60 minutes to make a beautiful replication of my signature pan-seared scallops. After this challenge, 10 will become 8. Your 60 minutes.
Yep, I am. On it right now.
Sharp. I've never worked with scallops before, but watching Gordon Ramsay do this himself encourages me that I can do it.
Oh, come on. The pressure could not be any more intense tonight. These home cooks have 60 minutes to replicate the signature scallop dish of Gordon Ramsay's 3 Michelin-starred restaurant.
They're a good one? Yeah.
Gordon, walk us through all the steps and what should they be mindful for? So within the first 10 minutes, open those 3 scallops.
This is my last one.
And then removing that scallop from the skirt, finding that muscle and not tearing that scallop.
Ew, this is nasty.
Step number 2, the purees. Step number 3, slice the apples, candied walnuts, and the gelatine.
I'm making a mess.
90% of this is all about prep. If you've forgotten one element, you're in trouble. Less than 40 minutes to go. Come on, guys.
This smells good.
All right, so Ben, how we doing?
Good?
Do you find this is a very challenging shellfish to prepare?
Yes, definitely. Because in this one, you can easily overcook them and make them rubber, and that's not good.
Exactly. So talk to me a little bit about that dream.
I want to open my dream restaurant, Ocean Cafe, that's based on seafood.
So this might be right up your alley, no?
Yes.
I try to be careful.
I'm going to try my best.
All right, Ben, stick with it, all right?
Yes. Good job, Ben.
All right, young man, how you doing?
I'm feeling pretty good right now.
Now, come on, how hard is this dish to make?
It's not as hard as beef Wellington, so I think I can pull this off.
If you've done a beef Wellington, young man, you can definitely pull this off. This is all about tonight, okay? Scallops, how long are we cooking for?
30 seconds on each side.
That's right. Good luck. Let's go.
Jayla,
Hello.
how we doing?
This is really hard for me because I'm allergic to seafood.
But you can work with it, right? You can handle it.
I have to touch it. I just can't eat it because then I'll have to be rushed to the hospital.
Do you feel that you're going to be able to accomplish this with confidence, considering the fact that you can't eat it?
Definitely. I'm the only girl. on this
Me
person,
too.
so I have to definitely represent.
Outstanding. Good luck to you, Jayla.
Thank you.
Guys, 30 minutes to go.
Good job, Sean.
But thank you.
Come on, Matthew. You can do it.
It's going to be down to the finest of details.
Absolutely. Here's what I'm really concerned about, guys. Ben seasoning his scalp right now with 30 minutes to go.
There we go.
If we season those scallops now and just put them in the pan, it'll take all the moisture out. It'll be rubbery and dry.
What is it? Let me see. What? Got it.
Rush out, cut the scallops. They're all over the place. Look, I can see they're
Some
only
of them are cut this way and some are cut this way.
some thick, some thin, and so he's going to have unevenly cooked scallops.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
You'll have one that's overdone and one that's underdone.
I cut the scallops unevenly. I don't know if I can fix this, so that's not good. This is painful.
Good. Rush out, cut the scallops. They're all over the place. Look, I can see they're
Some
only
of them are cut this way and some are cut this way.
some thick, some thin, and so he's going to have unevenly cooked scallops.
Oh my god. This is painful.
Good. 13 minutes to go. Let's go. This is it.
Rashad,
Yes,
how you feeling?
I am kind of starting to feel the pressure.
What's going on?
I am worried about cooking the scallops.
Let's take a look. So these are your scallops.
Yes,
I'm gonna hold them up like this for you. What does this one look like and what does this one look like?
this one's thinner.
Yeah, you've got some thinner ones, you've got some thicker ones. So how are you going to account for that when you sear your scallops?
I'm not sure. Oh gosh. Maybe I'll watch them very well because they're gonna cook at different times.
Exactly.
Good job, Rashad.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you. It's hot. My gelatin stuff is so liquid. Did it not set? Aaron's jelly didn't set.
Unfortunately, Aaron didn't give that gelatin enough time to hydrate. It's
Yep.
never
Well
going to
said.
set. You've got to leave it off his plate. It's not the start of the dish. It's
Exactly.
got to just
Exactly.
keep moving.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Get those pans piping hot. Let's go.
I eat, guys, I eat. Beautiful, Rashad. There you go. You can do it, girl. You got this.
2 minutes remaining. You've got to start dressing these plates.
Beautiful, Aaron. Squeaky clean.
Pick up every last detail, home cook.
Guys, this is where the finesse is. Last minute to go, guys. Come on.
Go, go, go.
My sister. My sister.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Out here. Out. Oh boy. Now, very carefully. Please bring your dishes down here. Pressure test table.
This is definitely the hardest pressure test I've been in. But I'm a mini Gordon Ramsay, so of course I nailed this dish. And I'm very proud of my plating, and I can't wait to see what the judges think.
Okay, Matthew, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good with myself and my dish.
Right, visually, your dish looks beautiful. What I love most is the sear on the scallops. You cut them evenly. So if they cut evenly, they what? Evenly.
They cook evenly.
Exactly. How are they cooked?
You should see this one right here.
What can you see in there?
Glistening white.
I can see this white as well. How long did it cook before?
I cooked them for 30 seconds on each side.
So first of all, scallops seasoned beautifully. I love the amount of lemon you got on those scallops. Did you hit them when they're in the pan or out of the pan?
When they were in the pan.
Good boy. Touch more colour on the apple puree. The scallops are hero and they're new cooked. Lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Flavor-wise, Matthew, it's spot on. Scallops are cooked beautifully. The seasoning is on point. Beautiful paper-thin apple. Your puree is a little gritty, but it's deep in that celery root flavor. It's incredibly impressive.
That's good in 60 minutes.
I feel like I did not the best job, but not the
It's Oliver waiting for you outside the bathroom.
He was. Oliver's stalking my ass.
Come around here.
Oliver. Come here, lady.
That's it.
Yes.
So what does that mean?
That's right.
That's what they need.
Jesus.
A beautiful colour.
6 pounds seems like a hefty baby. No? Normal size? Small? Oh.
They're even saying newborn clothes will be big on him.
Oh.
I love the brightness of the puree. Salad nice and high. Walnuts
Fun.
caramelized.
We need to make him a critter keeper onesie.
Oh my god, can we do that?
Cooked unevenly. So
Oh my god. I will literally pay to have it made and shipped out. I would die. I would literally die.
properly and seared properly tastes great. Fantastic job on making that
Imagine like a little baby critter keeper onesie with like a tarantula on it.
I was thinking just your logo.
Okay.
And when I got it small, 1 pound is a lot.
Alright, come here, child. Alright, so this. Oh, girl.
If you do it like a minute
Why does your cage feel kind of cold? Let's see how her reaction is. If she's a little sluggish, we might have to try to find a way to move her cage. We could technically put it on top of Mochi's tank. Or
Start off with the good news first. The colour.
on top of little guys.
It would be in the way of your partial
Correct,
rabbit.
delicious.
My partial rabbit.
What I've got is the scallop is actually well.
Yes, I have a pic of him. 9-pound baby?
Or
Jesus Christ! There is a term that my friend used one time after she walked out of a room. Not going to say what was happening in the room. Tore up from the floor up.
now my question is, was that a natural birth or C-section? Because I'm not sure if they would get that make it bigger to get out of that hole.
You imagine, like, prepping to catch that child and seeing it, like, oh my God.
Eat scallops.
Yeah. Breathe. Heave. Ho. Heave. Oh my God.
Great colour on a duress.
Sometimes.
Oliver, none of that was directed at you.
He's like the pain.
Oliver. Oliver.
The seasonal scallops. Great colour.
This supervisor. Well, I wouldn't say that somebody needs to step it up. Because they're like, well, you know, Cooper, you know, there
Makes sense, Rosie.
have been an awful lot of changes when it comes to supervisors at the site. And the supervisor in question isn't getting all of the data that she needs. And that's in part my fault. Because it is quite possible that I did not put all the information back then down that I should have. And I know that at times supervisors go and read my my daily activity reports to see just exactly what's going on. If something's not written down in the activity reports, that then falls on me, and it's kind of my fault, if not entirely my fault, that information was not appropriately relayed. Now, recently, I have tried to step it up a bit, giving more information in the daily activity reports. Might have shot myself in the foot a little bit talking about, you know, the overall situation in the activity report and how I had gotten previous information. I hope that it does not get me
In trouble.
in serious trouble, because I really do like working at the site. It's just sometimes the stress. But the supervisor might just be completely out of the loop, because communication is key, and there is no appropriate communication, especially coming from me back then, because I barely wrote anything in the DARs. And I hear that some of the other security professionals at the site are kind of doing what I used to do and just not filling out the DARs, when in fact that is kind of prudent. I like the idea of finding at least 5 things that you've done during the day to prove that you have been an active member of the facility. Try to get down 5 things that you've done during the day. Today just happened to be a little bit more active than other days, especially with individuals driving the wrong direction. And I don't just mean the one in the morning that I had to deal with. Oh no. Let's just say the public area was rife with individuals that did not understand that the facility was, in fact, a one-way. Like, yeah, it's just, whew. I had to intercept 2 vehicles myself, and I worked with Jason, actually, to turn another vehicle around that was heading in through the top where it wasn't supposed to be. And we got the situation resolved, all the situations resolved appropriately without conflict. But still, oh my, it was repetitive. It was probably the biggest problem that we had today. I need to go and see if the do not enter sign is still up where it's supposed to be. Because believe it or not, I think that contraption made a difference. Loud toys are evil. Capital E. It's brilliant. Do it. You know that the parents are going to try to leave the toys with the grandparents. You know that, right?
My mom got me, or my grandma got me a tambourine. And my
Did your
mom,
grandma hate your mom? Ching, 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 ching. Did your mom leave it at
mom wouldn't let me leave the house with it. Also, when she was pissed at my aunt, she would buy my cousins loud toys.
Annoying ones I can find. That's why I'm not allowed to buy them stuff anymore. You said buy them clothes, but I supposed I wanted to impose some woes. So here goes. Some toys that will bestow blows. Oh God. Oh yeah. So this is a Lasiodora parabana, or a salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. It is considered to be How did your fill-in do? My fill-in did well as far as I know. I'm hoping that he filled out the DARS. I want to communicate more with some of the supervisors on site to make sure that there's communication going on, because it ends, and this is horrible too. Communication ends as soon as we fill in for each other when it comes to taking time off and plugging our crew into those slots that need to have time filled. That's where the majority of communication seems to stop, which is fine. It's just I want to make sure that there is like a log of things that have occurred throughout the day so that we have notable instances we can fall back on. As far as it goes, the week went really well. There were no incidents that anybody could really bring up with me. I went and talked amongst the crowd and the crew, and there was barely any drama to be had. Barely any drama to be had. Might have been a little bit of drama between two individuals, but other than that, no drama. Which was refreshing. I thought I'd be coming into the new week unscathed, without any surprises. Stepped in that one, didn't I? So when it comes to care for this tarantula, of course it is a tropical terrestrial tarantula. You want to make sure that it is well hydrated. Its water is fresh. You want to go through. You still have a freaking cricket. Girl, wait, what time is it?
9:52.
Are you serious? Okay, so we're not going to do any exercises anymore. Nope. Come on. Yeah, we're going to put her on top of little guy's cage.
Isn't that where she was?
Before, yes. But I put her on the shelving unit and she seems to be slowed down a bit. So my fill-in, Owen, did really well. There were no issues. And that's the way, I like it. Filling in, No problem, sad. Everything goes alright. Communication might be sad, but at least everything. Didn't lead to a fight. All right, come on. But of course, if I miss something, feel free to let me know. There's no problem in correcting behavior, including correcting mine. Personally, at some point, I'd like to switch it up so I could help around the facility a little bit. You know, maybe help people pull heavy stuff out of their back of their car. I think the worst thing that I had to experience at work recently was an individual who was struggling to pull greenery out of the back of her car. And I was trying not to intervene because I was specifically told a while back not to help customers too much. That is not something that we are technically supposed to do because it does open us up to liability issues. She was struggling. It took her so long to unload the greenery out of the back of her vehicle, the back of her trailer. Couldn't help but feel bad. Ugh. But that's just me. All right, here we go. Now this is our Asian forest scorpion. This gal is a little bit feistier than she used to be, but I'm pretty sure she ate the roach that we put in there. So at least she's chunkier. Most annoying probably is Ariel doll with a necklace that sings. She constantly sings a melody before her voice was taken away on a... It's annoying already. No, the Furbies are still pretty annoying too. No, Furbies are evil. We had a Furby. I swear to God, it picked up English. And it did not pick up good English because my sister, who had it at the time, was probably not using English that you want. A little robotic animatronic, semi-sentient thing to start repeating. We wound up tossing it into traffic. It did not die well. We were kids. We didn't know the concept of Furby might be a little bit too rough to throw into traffic. Nobody got hurt. Telling you that now. Okay, nobody except Furby got hurt. Things are demonic. All right, here we go. Drum roll, please. Look at that. So this, most of you already know this because I go through the same spiel every single night because these are the animals that I typically have. This is biofluorescence. This occurs when an external light source producing typically UV rays, like a black light, hits a creature or an item that contains a chemical that glows under said black light. And that glowing is actually the item absorbing the UV and producing a light frequency that we can more easily see. Now, the fucked up thing about black lights is the fact that if used properly, let's see here. You can see where things have sneezed. Oh, geez. Isn't that tasty? Wolf, do you have a sinus infection? Ooh, wow. Look at that. That glows like none other. Bodily fluids. Easy to see. Let's come over here to the wall.
I wonder how blood goes on it.
I just tested that.
Where?
You want to see monkey? That's fair. We'll show them in a little bit. The beautiful thing about owning scorpions, well, owning Asian forest scorpions, is the fact that they have a hard time climbing up smooth surfaces. Some people will own them with the lids off of their cages. That's not something I recommend due to the fact that just on the off chance that your scorpion does manage to go and get a good footing, you don't want it getting out of the cage. How do you know if Wolf has a sinus infection? Well, the glowy substances outside of his cage increase exponentially. Oh yeah, and he sneezes like a mother trucker. Just all sorts all over the place. This weekend, I am going to go through and, well, not just sleep. I got to clean out the scorpion tank because it's smelling a little bit musty. If perchance Cooper is still here, if you are in the office and you want to know what I'm talking about, when it comes to things that happened today, the information is going to be on the daily activity reports. So you can go and check that out. I still think you're a supervisor. There we go. Now, let's take care of the roaches real quick. I hope I did enough. Oh, shit, we almost didn't do these. We'll take care of these guys and then the roaches real quick. Guys, me did bad. Me not go take care of these guys. So this, what?
I had the 10 unit on that. You didn't put the cage on top of it, did you?
Shouldn't be.
Okay.
This is a Brazilian blue violet male. His name is Gem. Gem was named Gem because he is quite, in my opinion, pretty. Also goes with Brazilian blue violet. But Gem doesn't act like a gem. Gem is kind of a D-bag. You see the bald patch on the back of Gem right here. That was caused because Gem decided to go for a little jaunt during cage cleaning. Didn't you, Gem? That's not very nice. So I had to go and catch him. Well, in the middle of catching him, he managed to throw his urticating hairs. Now, Gem and his brother from another mother, Blue, are of the same species. However, Blue...
We didn't realize they did that with the Bobo.
What? Oh, yeah. We didn't realize that...
One was a Brazilian blue and the other one was a Brazilian violet.
Yeah, we thought one was a Brazilian blue and one was a Brazilian violet. And it turns out they're called Brazilian blue violets. So we made a boo-boo, but it's okay. We'll take care of them and love them just the same. We kind of were hoping that one of them was a female because he took a long-ass time to molt. And that, in my opinion, made me think that he might be a she, but we were wrong. This right here
Better than about 40-ish.
is Blue, the Brazilian blue violet. Slightly larger, in my opinion, than the other one. Now, their cages are still pretty moist, so we're not going to overdo it. We're not going to over moisten it because that is a good way to get mold growth. You don't want mold growth. It can actually harm them, fill up their book lungs. That's no bueno.
You'd be happy to know I'm putting the Reese's back. Not all I said. And the pizzas are still here, huh?
Yay, she gets her treat tonight. Why is the helicopter back? I can fucking hear it out there. I thought it was just allergies. Well, it might be just allergies. Dogs can have allergies just like
watch. He's allergic to his own fur.
that. Would be terrible.
That'd be funny.
Also, any questions about work situations that individuals at work have? Obviously, I'm going to be there. I will answer to the best of my ability.
I have a question about work.
What?
When does it take your dog to work day?
God. There is... Ooh, we're at 10% battery. I'm going to plug that shit in here in a second. This is our Harpictera pulchribes. He is an African species that is considered to be a heavy webber, as you can tell. He has targeted his water dish. And I swear to God, looks like a molt gnat to me. But I'm fairly certain, given the hooks, the tibial hooks on those forelimbs, that he is, in fact, a he. And he is, in fact, an adult.
This is the Duracell blood.
Is there such a thing if you moist the cage too much, the spiders and critters can get sick? That depends entirely on the species and the circumstance. As I stated before, if you over moisten, that should be enough, hopefully. If you over moisten a cage, you can prompt mold growth, and mold can kill your tarantulas because certain types of mold can actually get impacted in the book lungs. And the only way to get it out of the book lungs is typically another molt. And if your tarantula is either an adult or nearing becoming adult and slowing down its growth rate, the likelihood of those book lungs clearing before your animal suffocates to death is very unlikely. So that is one way that they can get sick. Another way is having a super warm, overly moist cage that prompts bacterial growth, and the bacteria is just right to cause illness in your tarantula. Then there's the fact that if it is an arid species tarantula and you over moisten its cage, it will get stressed out and it may be perma-stressed. And stress can kill your tarantula early, just like it can kill you early. It can kill me early. Isn't that a fun fact, since we're all fucking stressed, right? Yay, guys. Life is grand. Alright. Now, right, the roaches. Just like keeping your arid species too dry, not too dry, too moist, keeping your tropical species too dry can also cause problems. So make sure you get the housing just right, just like we did with these guys. These are dubia roaches. They're actually the most, as far as I know, sought after roach that you can get out in the market. They make for wonderful feeders for multiple reasons. They cannot climb up smooth surfaces no matter how hard they try. And they have a hard time climbing on people. See how he's struggling? Boop, there he goes. That tends to make them easier to contain. Easy containment when it comes to feeders is good containment. Getting animals that can typically crawl around on glass, things like that, can make containment a hassle. Don't get into the business of enduring hassles. There's also the fact that you can buy roach food, or you can feed them fish flakes, certain types of dog food. Whew, those fish flakes are strong. You do want to make sure that tropical animals are treated like tropical animals. So, come in here, spritz them. And that should be good. We are going to have to go and put direct heat on them here soon enough to make sure that they remain happy and healthy. There we go.
Where'd that empty water bottle go?
It's right here. There.
This needs filled out.
Now we're going to bust out a secondary container table for the others, and we will get back taking care of those. And then we got to focus on Monkey. We are very concerned with Monkey. He's still barely eating. It's making me really sad. But sometimes there's not much you can do. We have a vet appointment. My wife's mother, my mother-in-law, if you would, stated that she will cover the cost for the appointment if I cannot get paid my PTO. But the fact that it's kind of like pulling hairs getting that PTO is pissing me off. Or kind of pulling teeth, not pulling hairs. That little bit of sugar I had earlier is starting to wear off. It has just been a stressful week. It's been a stressful week. It's primarily just been stress today. The drive out to work was freaking crazy. There was an individual who was weaving in and out of traffic, speeding up on people's rear ends. And, almost caused an accident just to get in front of me to wave at me through the back windshield before peeling off because I waggled my finger at him. It's a good reason to try to kill somebody, you know. Somebody waggles their finger. Next time, I'll just flip them the bird. Since waggling the finger was so worth it.
Well, it depends. What finger did you use?
Oh, it was just the index finger. A nay sort of thing. Because I was in uniform, and you're not supposed to go and flip people off while you're representing the company that you work for. All right. Now these are orange head roaches. We do not care if these ones are too cold. We just don't. We will put them in the coldest part of the house because they seem resilient. Now what we do is we hover over the cage looking for
Gotcha.
males.
Don't take the ball into
Now the male roaches can be easily identified by the white dots on their abdomen. These roaches, just like the dubia, have an extraordinarily hard time climbing up smooth surfaces, which make them ideal for feeders. What doesn't make them ideal for feeders is the temperatures at which they can procreate.
Wouldn't that make them ideal if you had a shit ton of...
Yeah, no, we're trying to find a shit ton of people to offload these on.
I meant a shit ton of spiders.
Yeah, well, we don't have a shit ton of spiders. Actually, it would be ideal if we had a shit ton of reptiles, because reptiles are just mouths with tummies. It's like something out of a nightmare. All I see is the ground moving. Yeah, exactly. Did we ever figure out how to get our hands on the online Dealy Bopper?
No, I don't understand it at all.
Okay, that's a female. That's a female. Is that one dead? That one is gross. Just to be safe, any dead ones we find go into a Ziploc bag where they are sealed and then tossed. Now they are going to be passing away relatively swiftly here. Well, some of them, the adults, because many of them have been around for years. You guys are going to get sifted through no matter what. Oh, you look like a fucking male. Come here. Nope, but you're a female. Some females just have a smaller design. Alright, I see. Yeah, critter, damn nightmare. I can breast handle the sound. Wow, that is. I said, yeah, this is what Mimi accidentally said. Yeah, critter, damn nightmare. I can breast handle the sound. She meant to say, I can barely handle the sound.
Uh-huh.
That's what it says!
I know, I'm joking.
Don't get on my case, okay? Mimi is the one that said it.
You're the one who repeated it.
Yeah, well, so what? Listen, if that's the way it's going to be, don't listen to me read shit out loud off the internet, because...
I might not anyway. No, nothing.
No. Here we go. Stop! Fucking... Yep, another old age one. The fuck is that? That... Well, she is barely alive. Her hand's still moving. So we are going to leave her at that. Oh my gosh. Look at what you did, Mimi. Starting fights. Again, notice how they can't really get out. Yeah. Unable to climb up the walls of the container. This has a dual containment system. Pretty straightforward. A, walls are definitely too slick. B,
Guy's active.
what?
Little guy's active.
Yep. B, snap on lit. Containment, containment, containment. Wildly important. Never forget. Kids, quit throwing dirt into your fucking water dish. You guys are gonna get yourself killed because you just want to go and burn your world around you. All right, here we go. It was autocorrect. It's not my fault. I'm reading her stuff. There are gel pieces in there. Oh my god. Another roach.
Female or dead?
It's a dead male. Gross. But that's okay. It means that we've done our due diligence and they've grown old and passed away. At least we're not bad keepers. We could have just technically taken cans of Raid and sprayed it into this cage. We could have, but we didn't. Go wash my hands. We're gonna go say goodnight to Monkey.
I know, Acid or Amy.
What?
Oh, that's what you said. I was just giving a bad time.
Oh.
Don't apologize. You did nothing wrong.
No, Jesus Christ.
What?
It's 10:19.
And you still gotta show off, Monkey.
Oh shit. I almost forgot. Okay.
Oh, me too. I get in trouble for apologizing a lot.
Hey, Monkey. Baby boy. Duchess, no! Get out of here. This is monkey time. This is monkey time. Go on. Go on. You don't get to force your way over here. All over you too.
Right?
The baby. He's still alive, but his mobility has been reduced to basically bringing himself out here and then getting carried back into the bedroom. But he's still purring.
Which is at least he's happy.
Ooh. Is that his rib cage or does he have a growth right there?
I don't know.
You're okay, baby. All right, folks. Have a good night. Stay safe, and remember, it's going to be this Thursday. Have a good night. Stay safe, and remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news.